Hey, it's Casey again. I wanted to do a video on my Smiley jewelry. I changed it about 4 weeks ago, give or take a few weeks, from what I had in the previous video, which was like the horseshoe, which was silver, and I changed it to this, which is just an infinity ring, and it's gold. And I love it so much more. In the old video, I talked about kind of where it was rubbing away my gums and pushing them back, and I found that with this jewelry, is no longer doing that, and my gums are actually coming back down, which is good. So I think that this is probably what I'll stick with for a bit. The guy that I got it from said that it would hang down lower than the one that I had previously, which is untrue. If you can tell when I smile, it looks like I have something in my teeth. You can't see that it's a piercing, but you can see just like this tiny little bit. So what I'm actually on the lookout for now is this exact same thing, but just a little bit of a bigger circle, not a bigger gauge. Just so that I know I have it, I love it, but so that it's visible, because obviously I like the fact that you can hide it. It's one of those peekaboo kind of piercings, but at the same time, I do want it to be visible when I smile, and I feel like it's not quite big enough to be able to see since he put it so far up in my mouth. I know oftentimes people will show that they just have it. If you look, there's this little piece right here, and as you can see, he did not pierce that. It's up under, all the way through, all the way up here. It's not this little piece right here. So, which is great, because that means that I don't have to worry about it ripping out as easily, but that also means that I have to have a lot bigger of a jewelry for it to hang low enough for you to be able to see it. So I'm kind of still trying to find what jewelry is going to work best for me, but it's completely healed at this point. I went to the piercer to get him to okay that it was completely healed before I purchased the new jewelry and changed it myself. And I think that's about it on it, honestly. I've quit doing the mouthwash twice a day, the alcohol-free mouthwash, because my personal regimen is oil pulling with coconut oil in the mornings, so I've gone back to doing that now that the piercing is completely healed, and it's doing great. I don't have any problems with it. It's never sore. It never gets in the way. I can bite down into food now, and it doesn't bother me at all. And I also like, too, that the ring is fairly thin. Like with the two balls that were screwed on the ends of the other one seemed so bulky in my mouth that if I bit down into something, it kind of would push back. But since this is a solid ring, it kind of just slips on one side or the other of whatever I'm biting into, so it doesn't push up into my gums. And I just went to the dentist this morning, and they said that my mouth is healthy and there's no problems, and that my gum line is fine and it'll come back. But it just receded a tiny bit just on those front two teeth. And besides that, I think that it's great. I love it, and now that I know that I have jewelry in it that is not going to recede my gum line, I definitely see this being a piercing that I have for a long time, because that was my only concern with it previously. So that's about it. One other thing I did want to say, though, is that I'm thinking about doing a lookbook as far as vegan, cruelty-free clothes, shoes, and also just kind of my style, because I feel like, you know, when I got an office job, professional job, and I had to look like a professional, I didn't really know where to start, because all of the lookbooks that I could find weren't my style. And they weren't things that I would wear, and so it took me a while to figure out kind of what my professional style is going to be, and it's obviously evolving all the time, but I definitely have a signature look that I wear to work, and it's custom to me, but I realized that there's a lot of different professional looks that you could wear to the office that are a little bit eccentric, you know, that still are who you are, and I was just wondering if anyone wanted any lookbook that's more eccentric, I guess, more personalized than just your regular blazer and shirt and whatever else, like a body mod type of professional look. So thank you for watching, and please let me know in the comments if you're interested in that video, because I'll do it as soon as someone shows interest in it. I think fall's a good time too to do a lookbook. But thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from everybody. Bye!